Welcome, everyone. I'm Thomas Westhoff, the World President of IAAS, and together with the Women in Agriculture Coordinator, Brenda, and the jury of the WIA in VCP competition, we organized this competition. I'm very happy to see that 28 people submitted something, 28 teams. I'm very happy to see that the project is growing, a very important project, which is not that old in IAAS, but which has grown heavily in the past years. All right, the outline of today. So first, I will start with a message from Bayer. Bayer is one of the sponsors of this event, and they have prepared a short message they would like to share with you all. Then we have 28 times a 4 minutes presentation. Yeah, we are a bit short on time. I've seen in the past too that it can take long to have everyone's projects presented. So really try to keep this 4 minutes limit to really see as many projects as possible. And then at the end, we will announce the winners. All right, I will show you the message from Nele Herman Valente, and she works for Bayer, also working on Engine, which is the next generation in agriculture.
Dear participants of the important Women in Agriculture Village Concept Project Contest 2023, thank you for your thought and effort you put into your projects. And thank you, IAAS, for putting a focus on women in agriculture. The FAO calculates that less than 15% of the agricultural landholders are women, and this is very serious, with often smaller shares of land than their male counterparts. Yet they make up for 43% of the agricultural labor force. Due to the limited access to land and other resources, women harvest 20% less than their male counterpart. Many million people more would have access to nutritious food if women had the same access to resources as men. These are global numbers that sometimes seem far removed from regional or local realities. They are indicators of a big challenge and opportunity for the agricultural sector and indeed for humanity. Working on making agriculture more equitable will result in more sustainability and sustainably better livelihoods. Now, with these global numbers in mind, is so happy to recognize your work. Thank you.
Yeah, so that was a short message from Nele from Bayer. I also would like to mention East West Seed, a Dutch company working on providing seeds all over the world, and they also supported this competition, and that's also why the prize pot is increased over the course of this competition. So a bit setting the scene, so the WIA and VCP competition closed the 11th of February. We had 28 submissions from all regions. Very happy to see all regions participated. Then a jury looked at it. There was a diverse jury from each region. One member was there, and we graded all on the basis of the rubric, which was shared earlier on with everyone and was part also of the forms you have all seen. And it's a very important competition because WIA is for the first time really at the heart of the competition. The points you would receive for WIA and the rubric was mentioned that it's 3 times as much. So we really hope to get applications focusing on WIA, and we are very happy to see that you all looked into this problem and tried to solve it in your own communities. This event in your presentations will not be graded and will also not change the outcome of the grading process. The grading process ended yesterday. Then we made a decision as a jury. But in the spirit of IAAS, it is our mission to exchange ideas and knowledge among agricultural students globally. So I really hope that we see many presentations of the projects today to really get inspired from each other and learn from each other. And also maybe if you will not win today, to improve your own project further, because there will be more competitions coming up later this year too. All right, then without further ado, I would like to give the winner announcement. Let me see, a surprise spot, but I will come to that later. Let me see, I will stop sharing my screen now. I'm happy to see so many people there, 49 and still counting, still coming. Great to see. And let me see, I shared with you earlier via email also the order of the projects. And the first project that has the floor for 4 minutes is Sustainable Agriculture, an approach to sustainable environment, from the IAAS University of Ibadan, Nigeria. So the floor is yours. Please raise your hand if you are of this committee. Otherwise, I will go to the second one. All right. Empowering agriculture women in the development of VCO product at Pangsan Village, and the IAAS local committee, Udayana University from Indonesia. Are you present? Yes, I see you. Great. You have the floor. Go ahead. Happy to hear more about your project.
Hello. Can I share screen? Can I share screen?
Yes, I will make you co-host.
Thank you.
You are co-host now, so it should work. For the rest, in the meantime, I would like to ask everyone to change their name to their IAAS committee, so we can easily see who are there. As Belinda has done, so IAAS local committee Udayana University, so we can easily see that.
Wait. Is my screen clear?
Yes, we can see your screen.
Okay, thank you. Okay, first of all, I would like to say thank you for giving me this very opportunity to be here right now, presenting you of our team in IAAS LC Udayana University of IAAS Indonesia in Women Agriculture XVCP Competition 2020. Okay, so this time we took our VCP as the topic and we picked up the title, Empowering Agricultural Women in the Development of VCO Product at Pangsan Village. Okay, next. Okay, next I am going to introduce our team, which led by me, Belinda, and these are the names of the team members, such as Kezia, Marito, Rachel, Kania, and then Anggi, Rahayu, Lily, Regina, Nanda, Maria, Stephanie, Vicky, Citra, Rizky, and Yola. Okay, next. This is the short introduction of our VCP Pangsan Village. So, Pangsan Village, which is beautiful village located in Petang District, Badung Regency, Bali Island, Indonesia. Pangsan has a lot of potential in agricultural sector, especially coconut, which is the most potential. Currently, the coconut product in Pangsan is a VCO or virgin coconut oil product made by women farmers in Pangsan Village. Okay, next. Here is the brand of original VCO, namely Pangsan Ayu, but the product still only stuck in VCO and they still don't have proper marketing until now. And next, in this special opportunity, we are planning our idea in product development and waste management. First, it is because less variety of VCO and no proper marketing to support it. Secondly, we intended to produce new kind of VCO product, especially soap made by VCO itself, which has many benefits such as skin moisturizing and body cleansing. Third, we are also intended to recycling the liquid waste of the production to become fertilizer to boost the plant's growth. And for the result, the product marketing will increase and the village will be developed. Okay. Here are our goals, which include first, increase product variety of Pangsan Ayu VCO. Second, empowering farmer women in Pangsan village in the production process. Third, achieving SDGs by optimizing agricultural resources. Fourth, converting waste into reusable product. In this case, is fertilizer. Fifth, creating job opportunities for local citizens. Sixth, improve the quality of the village economy. Seventh, build the potential of Pangsan village as a tourist destination. Eighth, improve the quality of human resources at Pangsan village. Ninth, increase the product marketing widely. And last, advancing the village through collaboration and production. Next. Okay, here are several pictures as documentation of our activity at Pangsan village, especially in IAAS LC Udayana University work programs. Okay, I think that's all from our team as IAAS LC Udayana University. That's all our idea. I hope I can. I hope that it's maximum.
Yeah.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Terima kasih banyak. Thank you very much. And yeah, very inspiring presentation. If anyone has questions, please feel free to ask them also in the chat. I hope we can get some discussion going on there too. But thanks a lot for sharing your ideas and your project, Belinda. All right. I got a message that the IAAS University of Ibadan, Nigeria, has someone there to present their project called Sustainable Agriculture, an approach to sustainable environment. And so the floor is yours.
Would you like to repeat the question, please?
The questions will be asked via the chat. So it's now we go to the second presenter. So if anyone of the audience has a question, they can be asked via the chat. So Olu Wakimi, you want to present?
Yes, hello everyone. Please give me a few seconds to share my screen. Can you see the screen now?
Yes, we can see the screen.
Okay, thank you. I would like to thank the IAAS board for the opportunity. I'm Oluwakemi Olorunte from IAAS University of Ibadan, local chapter, Nigeria, and I'll be presenting on behalf of my team on the project topic, pot farming, an approach to sustainable environment. The mission of the project is to promote sustainable environment through agricultural practices. Ibadan is known to be a fastest growing city in Nigeria, and this has left the city with little or no available land for for cultivating, which makes our farmers to go to far places, especially women in agriculture, to go to far places to acquire land. And as a result of this, they deforest some land forests to use for cultivating. Also, women in agriculture, mainly that are engaging in tomato cultivation, they incur loss as a result of transporting their farm goods from far places to the city. So my team, we are looking forward to organizing a 3-day boot camp to educate the women in agriculture about the importance of sustainable agriculture. Not only to educate, we will be training them on new approach to sustainable agriculture of tomato cultivation, which is pot farming. Instead of going to far places to acquire land, to get land to cultivate, some of them have access to their backyard. Some of them has 1 or 2 plots within the city that can be used for cultivation of tomatoes and pepper. So we will be training them on pot farming for tomatoes and pepper cultivation. This would help them to combat the challenge in that aspect of land scarcity. Also, we'll be training them on how to compose their food waste, because in the house there will definitely be food waste. So this food waste, when they compose it, it would help them to supplement fertilizer that will be needed for their pot farming at their backyard or at the location within the city where they have their pot farming for tomato and pepper cultivation. So this would help to reduce the cost, the amount they spend on fertilizer for their cultivation for their tomato. Also, at the end, at the last day of the boot camp, we will be giving them tomato seeds and buckets that can be used for this pot farming. We will not just be educating in words alone during this boot camp, would also make impact. So with this, my team is looking forward to impacting women in agriculture that are into tomato and pepper cultivation, to equip them, to help them to also contribute on a larger scale to the sustainability of the environment through their agricultural processes, gaining enough authority in their discipline as women in agriculture. So we look forward to impacting, and we thank the committee for the opportunity. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much for sharing, Kimi. Looks like a very nice program you developed. If there are any questions by the audience, please feel free to send some questions in the chat. All right, then we go to the third project of the day, which is from IAAS Malawi, a new committee. I also would like to stress that you can also present in French or in Spanish if you are comfortable with that. It's the adoption of organic agriculture. So IAAS Malawi, are you here? Please raise your hand. If not, the second one is IAAS Gambia, composting for sustainability. I saw Kulaiman Kante joining. Kulaiman, are you there? He also had some connection issues. Okay, then we go to IAAS DRC, agriculture and breeding of small livestock. Is IAAS DRC there? Please raise your hand if you are there. Then Ghana, the IAAS Knust Ghana, the Sumsi project. Are you available to present now?
Yes, I'm available.
That's great to see. Yeah, we can see you.
Quite please, I want to share my screen.
Yeah, I'm making you co-host now. You should be, yeah, co-host now. You will be able to share your screen. Yeah, we can see your screen. Perfect.
Hello.
Hello, we can see your screen.
Yes. Good afternoon once again, and thank you very much for such a great opportunity. My name is Abigail Sumi from IAAS University Ghana, and I'm glad to present on the team or on the behalf of my team called the Sume Share Project. Yes, the Sume Share project because we are working on share nuts or share butter. Yes, this project started to help our dear women in our villages, our local villages with no job, and also to help some of our young youth in universities. So this is my case study is a widow called, sorry, I'm finding it difficult to.
We can hear you well. Yeah.
There is a widow with 5 kids who finds it difficult to cater for, yes, this is the woman, who finds it difficult to cater for her 5 kids, who is also a widow and finds it difficult to cater for his kids. And we have our sister on our behalf, on the other hand, called Jemima, who is also a passionate youth who wants to further up her education, but finds it difficult to cater for herself or her daily upkeep. This is why Sume Share we came in. So we gather this. My file is kind of okay. I'm sorry. So this is Jemima, who is a passionate youth who wants to further up education, but finds it difficult to cater for herself. This is why Sume Share we came in. We process the share not from the scratch to the final stage for this woman. So we have two parts: the woman or the widow or the marginalized woman in our villages gather this share nut and process it into a butter, a raw butter. And I have the youth who are also passionate and want something to do. The ladies at the other side, they also add value to the raw share butter, which is here. Yes, and we are solving SDG goal 1 and goal 17. So we do the extraction of the raw butter by the women in the villages, which are the marginalized women and unemployed women, and those who have also lost their husbands and don't have any work to do. And we process shea butter for our hair and butter. And we also go into the distributing and supply of this shea butter. And these are the products, the final products from the shea nut to the products here. Yes, to help our passionate and hardworking women in the village and also our dear friends in the university to participate in handworking and also to cater for their upkeep. So what we need here right now is a partnership. Yes, so we want to partner with people who are also driven by passion to help others in the local villages and also in the poverty areas. And this is what we've achieved. Our greatest achievement is that on the 11th of October, we were introduced into the Global Share Alliance, but Global Share Alliance by Rita Roy, which is the founder of MasterCard. Yes, and this year, we were able to employ 6 ladies, and we were able to employ 3 ladies and 3 women into the share industry or the SME share. Yes, and we need to expand to a larger department for the extraction and the manufacturing. Yes, so and this is our budget we asked for. We hope to get this funding to start this amazing project. And this is our team. Yes, I myself here, I have Agnes, I have Kwame, and I have Philip who will help us in everything you do. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for presenting, and great to see that you have formed such a team and have already made these products. All right. Yeah, to double check. So IAAS, DRC, Gambia, and Malawi, please send me a message, a direct message if you're available to present. And then we go following the order now to IAAS Taiwan with the project Kiwit Keep Women. IAAS Taiwan. The floor is yours. Please raise your hand so I can make you a co-host. And the project afterwards is IAAS Indonesia Local Committee UNS, Cassava Yogurt, empowering the women farmers group by optimization of agriculture products. If you are there also, I see they are already there. Okay, I will make you co-host, and then the floor is yours. You should be closed now. Also, don't. I see. Yes, that one. Okay.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. All right.
Yeah, sure.
What?
Can we start?
Yes, you can start.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Our team is Kiwit Keep Woman. So let me introduce about why we have the team Kiwit. Kiwit is actually a Aboriginal tribe in Taiwan. You know that Taiwan is a places which almost 70% of the places is like a mountain. So even it's a countryside. And this kind of remote country, it has a problem that most of the male people, as they grow up, they go to the city to have to work. Thus, most of the women, they stay in their hometown for agriculture work. So it has some problem is that the women, they didn't get enough pay for this kind of agriculture work. Why? Because they don't know how to marketing their own agriculture work. For example, like a Kiwi tribe, they plant cabbage, but before they just sell their cabbage for the broker or the businessman, and the businessman then sell it to maybe like the Costco or the other town, go to the other town. Because of that, most of the people, they didn't get enough work because the cabbage, it doesn't have enough value for it. And another reason is that cabbage is a little bit too heavy, so that when we need to transport the cabbage from the high mountain to the city side, it costs a lot of money. So me and Yu Ting-zhen, two people, we form up the group to solve this problem. We call a Kiwi Keep Woman. We try to keep women to the countryside and make them get enough money. And I'm Yuan Lai, and she is Yu Ting-chen. And we are one of us is majoring in agriculture, and one of us is majoring in law and economics. So one of us is investigate the environment in the countryside, and one of us think about how to marketing it and think about the legal problem of it. So next page, thank you. So our main idea, as everyone, to help the woman in a remote country, especially in the Taiwanese tribe of the Kiwi. Because Kiwi, there is a tribe which has a lot of cuisine, like Aboriginal cuisine. And as we have some talks with some leader of the tribe, we started to know that dumpling is one of the most yummy cuisine of the Kiwi tribe. And because now more and more people are become vegetarians or eating some food with vegans. So besides traditional dumplings with a lot of meat, we also created the the dumplings, which only for the vegans. And another problem is that since Kiwis is a remote country, so it need to have a lot of money for them to transport their heavy cabbage to the city side. So if the cabbage look not so well, they will try to throw away this because they need a lot of money for them to transport it down. But if we try to use this as a dumplings, we make it cut to the small slices. It can be like some of the food which look not beautiful can be used and can be eaten out. We also want to use this information to talk to people in the city or the whole over the world that even though the food look not beautiful, or even though it has some it didn't look so well, it can be also used. And then the people in the remote country, they can get enough money. And also the food cannot be wasted. And we should raising the social awareness of cherishing the food because of we throw away too much food. For example, Taiwan is the country that wastes the most much food in the Asia. And also, we can motivate youth people to stay in the countryside because now, since people they don't have enough money in the countryside, so they go to the city, and then in the country, almost is that the elderly and the children and some of the women. So we plan that we can solve this problem. And at the end, we hope that we can create a supply chain with women. Now, like the agriculture.
Right, but yeah, you are already a minute over time.
Oh, okay, sure. Then I use 30 seconds to show the picture. Okay, sorry. That's last page. Sorry. The before page. Sorry.
Nice.
Yeah, and we use the cabbage here to make the dumpling. And in the short term, we will collect cabbage that's not beautiful. And in the midterm, we will make dumpling and sell the dumpling through the internet. And in the long term, we will create a gender equality system to the countryside. And this is now the picture. And we already have the connection to the supply chain, and we are start making it. And yeah, that's all. And we hope you like us project. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot for presenting, and yeah, great that we could see the picture in the end too, and to hear what you are working on and how to involve women. All right, then I would like to go to the next project. Also, if you have any questions, know that you can send a message in the group, and then we can answer each other's questions and thoughts. The next project is Cassava Yogurt from IAAS Indonesia. I think I made already someone co-host. Yeah, perfect. All right, the project afterwards is from IAAS Ecuador. Please send a message in the chat so I can already make you co-host too. All right, the floor is yours.
Okay. Hello everyone, we're from ESLC UNS Indonesia. We'll explain about our project with titled Cassava Yogurt, Empowering Women Farmer Groups by Optimizing Agriculture Projects in Tan and Hamlet. About our project background is Dusun Tanen or Tanen Hamlet is located in Kemuning Village, Margoyoso, Karanganyar. One of Dusun Tanen's commodities is cassava because There are too many commodities and a lack of innovation. We create new variations. We bring a new innovation that can be applied in processing cassava to increase interest and selling value, which turns cassava into yogurt. Why we should invest in our project is this project aims to empower the women farmers in Dusuntanen to have skills in innovating agriculture products. In this case is Cassava Yogurt, provide training and assistance to the women farmers so they can produce and develop local products from Dusuntanen. In addition to improving skills, we are also hoping this project can increase the economy of farmer groups. How will our implement about the potential of cassava as yogurt, training program and assistance, marketing and selling the product, and monitoring and evaluation of programs executed. Impact and return. Create new job opportunities for all women and men in PCP, increasing women farmers' income through product sales as an effort to increase women's financial independence, change people's mindset regarding agricultural products through processing the products to increase its economic value, improving the leadership skills of women farmers, and increase creativity in managing agricultural products, developing women's skills in the process of cassava production from manufacturer to final products. Encourage members of IAAS LCUNS to apply their knowledge. Project related to WIA and PCP. Women in communities will be empowered to manage commodity output in the PCP into a product that has selling value in the market. Women will have an equally important role with other communities in the PCP, especially in innovating commodities to improve the economy of the people in the PCP. About our SDGs, gender equality. In this project, we ensure women will have the full participation and some opportunity as a leader for the leadership and decision making in economic and public life for all the things and interests about PCP products through the formation of a women's farmer group. Number 2 is decent work and economic growth. The PCP product development project can support the SME development on PCP, creating new job opportunities for all the women and men in PCP. This project will nurture creativity and innovation in entrepreneurship, which in the future will encourage the formalization and growth of micro, small, and medium-sized enterprises. 3. Responsible consumption and production. Processing cassava into cassava yogurt is the efficient implementation of natural resource use because it can provide health benefits. Possible partnership. Some SME and tourist attraction that can be used as partners are Kutu Abah, the center of typical souvenir in Kemuning village called Anugerah Otela, and Mejura Café. That's all for me. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks a lot for presenting. Interesting to hear about yogurt production from cassava and the approach you took. All right, I will give the floor now to IAAS Costa Rica, Ecuador. I couldn't find you in the group. Yeah, it's no problem. You are presenting it in Spanish. That is allowed. I will put the captions on so people can follow it too. And you also share the file in English. Perfect. Great. All right, Veronica, you can go ahead.
Hola, buenos días. Hello. Un segundito, nada más. ¿Me pueden confirmar si se ve bien?
Sí.
Ok. Bueno, buenos días. Mi nombre es Verónica Naranjo, soy ingeniera en agronegocios y soy parte del comité de IAAS Costa Rica. Les voy a estar presentando nuestro proyecto que se titula Cooperativa Mujer en Café. Este se da en la zona de Los Santos. La zona de Los Santos está compuesta por 3 cantones, Dota, Tarrazú y León Cortés. Está compuesta por comercializadoras, productoras y otras actividades afines al café. Ahora, les quiero comentar, la zona de Los Santos es conocida mundialmente por su producción en café. Tenemos café de especialidad y usualmente tiene el mejor rendimiento en tasa de excelencia a nivel mundial. Sin embargo, esta actividad ha sido eclipsada por la parte masculina y a las mujeres se les ha dejado atrás. Es por esto que nosotras como mujeres queremos crear una asociación en donde nos podamos unir y generar esfuerzos para mejorar la parte económica y crecer en conjunto. Ahora, ¿qué es una cooperativa? Okay, una cooperativa es un modelo en donde se pueden unir miembros sin distinción de condiciones y la retribución económica se da según la cantidad de aporte que dé cada persona. Ahora, nuestro proyecto está bastante avanzado. Iniciamos con 35 mujeres. Tenemos el apoyo de la UNED y el Infocop. La UNED es la Universidad Estatal a Distancia y el Infocop es el Instituto de Fomento de Cooperación de Costa Rica. Ya hemos realizado un montón de reuniones y el proyecto está encaminado. Ahora, para instaurar una cooperativa se tiene que seguir una serie de pasos legales. En este momento se necesitan 25 miembros iniciales y 25% del presupuesto inicial. Se acordó que el presupuesto total va a ser 4 millones de colones. Esto quiere decir que el presupuesto inicial es 1 millón de colones, lo cual se traduce a 40,000 colones por persona. Eso es alrededor de $70. En caso de ser elegidas, el dinero de esta competencia se utilizará justo para eso, para financiar y ayudarnos con el presupuesto inicial. Ahora, aquí podemos observar algunos de los trabajos que han hecho las mujeres con el café. Y nuestros objetivos a largo plazo, tenemos posicionarnos en el mercado, crear una marca Mujer en Café que se reconozca internacionalmente, similar a la denominación de origen que se puede observar en la diapositiva. También queremos exportar y eliminar los intermediarios, pues ellos se dejan gran porcentaje y en realidad ni siquiera se sabe cuánto porcentaje se dejan. Entonces se espera que la cooperativa sea una exportadora a futuro. También queremos generar empleo y capacitar a las mujeres de la zona en temas de género. Acá podemos observar una foto de la comunidad y eso sería. Muchísimas gracias. Si tienen alguna pregunta me la pueden hacer o la pueden poner en el chat.
Muchas gracias, Veronica. And yeah, we are, if there are any questions, feel free to raise them in the chat too. And what Veronica already indicated in the chat, she also shared the English presentation. All right, then it's now up to IAAS local committee UGM from Yogyakarta with the project Increasing the Prosperity of Boyongo Farmer Women's Group through Sustainable Circular Agriculture, Livestock and Social Entrepreneur Optimization of Yellow Pumpkin Processing. Yeah, the floor is yours. I think I made the right person already co-host. Yeah, great.
Hey, is my voice and screen clear?
Yeah, all clear.
Okay, take a minute. Okay. Okay, our pleasure to present these projects. So, good evening from Indonesia, especially from. I am Coach Adam as a delegate from IAAS Local Committee and Universitas Gajah Mada. Our project title is Increasing the Prosperity of Bojong Farmers, Women Group through Sustainable Circular Agricultural Livestock and Sociopreneur Optimization of Yellow Pumpkin Processing. So this our VCP. Our VCP is in Bojong Village, that's located in Bantul Regency, special region of Yogyakarta, Indonesia. Bojong is a lowland with a hilly topography. Rice field and farm dominates this village. As an area located in a tropical country, this village potentially get drought in dry season. Consequently, Bojong village faces water shortage almost every year and put the agriculture sector on risk. So this is the recap of our current development of VCP. The first is Omah Waluh, that refers to production land of pumpkin. And the second activities is comparative study with other business. So we invite the woman group to study with the other business. And the third is VCP product. This is our VCP product. And the problem we found in our VCP is the first, unavailability of employment opportunities for women in Bojong Village. And the second is the presence of waste from pumpkin production. So of course, these problems based on the topics that women in agriculture. So based on those problems, we try to provide the solution. Our solution consists of 3 focus points. The first is establishing kelompok wanita tani Wonolelo Rukun Sejati or Woruti. Kelompok wanita tani in Indonesia refers to, in English, refers to farmers women group. And Woruti is an abbreviation of Wonolelo Rukun Sejati. So we can grow up together. Okay. And the second focus point is educating women through pumpkin processing workshop. It consists of create a drip irrigation system. This solution based on the reason that Bojong Village is phases of shortage water. Okay. And next is business development through the restructuration of organizational on that group. And the last focus point is waste management from pumpkin byproducts. So we hope we can recycle together with the group, recycle from pumpkins byproducts to livestock feeds, and livestock feeds, of course, can be a livestock waste, and it can be recycled again to pumpkin fertilizer and put them to land production of pumpkin. So we hope that waste management can be integrated and cycle and can be sustained. So that's maybe our presentation. So thanks a lot for familiars. I return to moderator.
Yeah, terima kasih. Thank you a lot. And very nice to see the project you have and the structure you made, and to see pumpkin production from close by. All right, we are now staying in Asia. We go to IAAS Nepal, who has a project called Grow with Mahuwari. I also would like to ask IAAS DRC behind the project co-fondateur to send a message in the group, so I know who is presenting the project. So IAAS Nepal, the floor is yours, Bibisa.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, I can hear you well.
Hello, good evening, everyone. From Nepal, from the National Project Coordinator at IAAS Nepal. I'm here with our new project concept, Grow with Mahuwari. Our main aim is to empower women to create the unique bamboo carrying basket, which is especially known as Dhakia in Nepal.
We will focus on exchanging their knowledge and skills in the first phase of our project. We will implement this project from March 2023. The women of our BCP site, Mawari village, will utilize their free time to make takia, and our team will sell it in the nearest city at Nepal. We will involve every woman in seasonal marigold farming, which fetch higher price at the festive season at Nepal, which lies in September, October at Nepal. And it provides higher return, which raises the community living standard. It promotes women empowerment, and in the long run, improve their economic status, and it will increase their share of decision-making capacity in their community. And we need fund in marigold cultivation practices, and to purchase different raw material to make that special basket at Nepal. And if this idea is implemented, it could increase the bliss of all hardworking women of Mawari village. It will help to increase their socioeconomic condition, and it will obviously provide their best lifestyle. That's from my side. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Bibi, to learn also a bit about your local culture and traditions you have, and how you think this new project can fit in there. It's nice to hear. All right. We will now go to the Americas, to Peru, Happy Manca, a project that is familiar for me, maybe for some others too. I've already made someone from Peru co-host, so the floor is yours again, and also know that it's also fine to present in Spanish if you feel more comfortable.
Hola, ¿qué tal? Bueno, sí, voy a compartir pantalla ahorita para presentar. Ok, ¿se logra ver?
Sí.
Can you see the... Ok. Bueno, buenos días con todos. Mi nombre es Adrián Cance y soy coordinador de proyectos de IAAS Perú. Y en esta oportunidad les vengo a presentar el proyecto, bueno, la segunda parte del proyecto de Happy Manca. Bueno, como ya muchos de acá sabrán, Happy Manca es un proyecto el cual se trabaja con lo que son las ollas comunes, que son organizaciones lideradas por mujeres. Y estas ollas comunes nacen en una época un poco difícil para el país, para Perú, el cual fue la época del terrorismo, con la migración de las poblaciones al interior del país. Son organizaciones lideradas por mujeres que se encargan de reunir recursos de la comunidad o de comunidades vulnerables para así alimentar a esta comunidad, ¿no? Bueno, primero hay que aclarar de que este proyecto lo hemos dividido en dos. La primera parte, la cual es el manejo o la creación de camas con sustrato para hacer el cultivo, los cultivos, ya sean hortalizas o otros cultivos. También el manejo fitosanitario y todo lo que respecta a eso, todo liderado por las mujeres y también por estudiantes de varias partes del país. Y la segunda parte del proyecto es lo que se refiere al manejo de la post cosecha de estas hortalizas que se van a cosechar. Lo que queremos hacer es tratar de participar en varias bioferias que se realizan acá en la ciudad de Lima, ofreciendo los productos del biohuerto de Happy Manca, para así tratar de emprender con los vecinos o con la comunidad y poder mejorar su economía también, ¿no? Y de igual manera también queremos generar conocimiento acerca de las actividades a realizarse después de la cosecha. Ok, acá Acá encontramos 4 objetivos de desarrollo sostenible, el cual son no pobreza, ya que este proyecto trabaja con mujeres que vienen de familias muy vulnerables, las cuales muy pocas veces pueden costearse una canasta básica familiar y ponen en riesgo su alimentación y también la calidad de vida. Y con este proyecto también lo que queremos es que tengan un ingreso extra y, por qué no, una oportunidad de emprender. Por otro lado, va de la mano con lo que es el trabajo decente y el crecimiento económico, ¿no? Porque estamos dándoles una oportunidad de trabajo dentro del sector alimentario, logrando una ganancia justa para sus productos y abriendo paso en este sector. También lo más importante y lo que respecta a este concurso es la igualdad de género, debido a que, como expliqué anteriormente, se trabaja con ollas comunes y nosotros queremos de que las mujeres sean protagonistas, de que debido a que muchas de estas hortalizas se van a vender o también se pueden ir a, se pueden ir a las ollas comunes, la ganancia se tiene que retribuir a estas ollas para así tratar de alimentar a más personas, ¿no? Y por último, el consumo responsable, consumo y producción responsable, el cual se trata de aprovechar los recursos con los que se cuentan. Por ejemplo, el aceite que se cocina, en vez de vertirlo o en vez de tirarlo, se puede utilizar para convertirlo en velas, ¿no? Bueno, acá tenemos algunas actividades a realizar, los cuales son todo, como mencioné anteriormente, después de la cosecha, debido a que la primera parte ya se está realizando, la cual es la construcción de camas y el manejo de los cultivos. Nosotros también hemos ideado, no sé, tal vez preparar mermeladas, encurtidos, tocos, que son como que hortalizas que pueden ser fermentadas y tienen mucho contenido nutritivo, helados, aceites y varias cosas, ¿no? Y también tenemos muchos aliados, todos son, o puede ser empresas, como también son organizaciones estudiantiles de universidades, mayormente la Universidad Agraria La Molina, los cuales trabajamos en conjunto para ayudar a esta comunidad en la cual venimos haciendo este proyecto, ¿no? Acá tenemos algunas fotos de lo que ya hemos empezado en lo que se llama la comunidad o asentamiento humano Tres Miradores, acá en la ciudad de Lima. Y mientras vayamos avanzando, vamos a tener, podría decirse, como más motivos para hacer algo más con lo que vayamos a producir, ¿no? Por eso estamos también postulando este proyecto, porque vimos una oportunidad de ayudar a estas personas a que puedan emprender y no solamente mejorar la vida común, sino también puedan hacer una especie de negocio, una especie de emprendimiento para mejorar también su economía. Y bueno, muchas gracias por escucharme y si tienen alguna pregunta, normal pueden hacerlo.
Yeah, muchas gracias. Great to see the project evolving after the Global Project Competition. Thanks for sharing. And again, if there are any questions, please put them in the chat. Get a discussion there going. Then we are moving to Nepal, to local committee AFU, the Agriculture for Landless project. I think I made you already a co-host.
Hello, family IAAS. I am entirely grateful to have this platform and take this opportunity of representing IAAS Nepal LLC AFU and present to you all our project Women in Agriculture. Welcome to our project titled Agriculture for Landless. Our project basically focuses on highlighting the stories of unsung agri-warriors who, despite having no land ownership, works relentlessly in other people's farm to produce the bite that we get to chew. We aim at transforming the women of Sukumbasi community, which basically refers to the women belonging to the community of people having no arable land holdings, from the underpaid wage workers to the thriving agri-entrepreneurs through mushroom farming using eco-friendly technology. Mushroom is regarded as a complete food. It has numerous health benefits, and it is very rich in proteins, fibers, vitamins, etc. Similarly, the byproduct, that is the hair remains, which is obtained after harvesting mushroom, can be used for the purpose of composting, which is an excellent source of organic manure. Insight into our project. We will be hiring trainers to acquaint women with the skills regarding mushroom farmings. We also plan on providing financial literacy program to women of that particular community. And the financial and technical assistance will be provided, which will cover the cost of installation of solar water pasteurization technology, acquainting the raw materials, packaging and distribution costs, construction of infrastructure, etc. Similarly, special consideration will be given to packaging and value addition. For the purpose of packaging, we are intending to develop eco-friendly biodegradable packaging materials such as paper cartons. Mushroom has several end products ranging from fresh mushroom to dehydrated mushroom, mushroom chips, mushroom powder, mushroom soup, etc. A special consideration will be given to the value addition of the products. Similarly, in regards to marketing channel development, we will be helping women of the community develop the marketing channel by making forward contacts with hotels, retail shop, Hat Bazaar, which typically refers to the farmers market of Western European societies in Nepal. Upon the case, we will be expanding the scale of production. We also aim at launching through the online portals such as Daraz NP. Similarly, when the stable running conditions are generated, we ultimately intend to hand over the project to the producer cooperative of women from in that particular community. The paramount objectives of our project are economic liberation of women to combat domestic violence and gender inequality. Similarly, we aim to encourage the use of perpetual energy such as solar water pasteurization technology for the purpose of sterilizing hair rather than the conventional firewood and the petrofuels, which has tremendous carbon footprint and negative impact over climate and environment. To develop the entrepreneurship skills in women and to transform them from the decision takers to the decision maker is the prime objective of our project. Similarly, we ultimately aim to metamorphose the entire community by empowering the mothers of each and every household in this particular community. Regarding phases and duration of our project, the duration of our project will be of 5 months ranging from 15 April 2023 to September 2023 in the following 4 phases. In the phase first, we will be conducting a survey and gathering information. In the second phase, we will be forming the cooperative among women. And in the third phase, we will be organizing training programs. And in the fourth phase, we will be finally giving kickstart to our project and having our project accomplished. Regarding the budget outline, the rough estimated budget for our project is 1,521.375 euros, which cover the cost of installation of solar water pasteurization technology, infrastructure construction, which will be, these are the factors which will be stable for the long run production. And it also covers the one-time cultivation costs, such as the cost of raw materials, packaging costs, marketing costs associated with the products. And upon the case, we will be expanding the scale of production with increasing marketability of our product. A special provision will be made such that the returns from the preceding harvest will be reinvested into expanding the farm size. Here I present you the SWOT analysis to our project. The strengths are no arable land requirement, economic strengthening of the women, sustainable and eco-conscious, ensure food security, high marketability of product, and can be run with high cost benefit ratio. Similarly, the weaknesses that are visible and can be dealt with are high initial cost of installation of technology, difficult to develop organizational framework. Similarly, the opportunity that arises with our project are transform living standard of entire community, expandable scale of production, alternative source of income by composting byproduct, that is hair remains, and reduces pollution. The threats that our project may face are insufficient funds, a lack of investment, and less technical knowledge and experiments. Thank you.
Thank you very much for showing all the ideas behind it. Great to see. I also have to say that this you're one committee, but you applied with 3 different projects. So great to see that much enthusiasm there in Nepal. So we go to the second project from this local committee, which is Kuchi. So Kuchi, you have the floor. I think I made you already co-host. right. Is everything going well? Technicality wise? Can also the person from the Heliciculture?
Sorry for the delay. I'm doing.
Okay, no worries. Yeah, can a person who will present the Heliciculture?
Is my slide presenting or not?
Yeah, you can present now. Project Gucci can present now, and in the meantime, person behind Project Heliciculture can put something in the chat, so I can make you already co-host.
Hello everyone. This is Nirajan Upreti, and I'm from Nepal, and representing the IAAS Nepal LCFU. I'm grateful for this opportunity. Thank you, family IAAS. Starting from this, my project name is Kuchi. It is derived from two words. Ku stands for the Kutrum in the Maithili language, and similarly, Chi stands for the Acheranthus, and it means Chirchire in Maithili. I'll be presenting on the content of introduction, objectives, duration of project, and timeline, a budget outline, SWOT analysis. Welcome to our future project, Kuchi. It is the conversion of the plant, edible plant, to the pickle. Introduction to plant, I have just shown here. First of all, this plant Roseli is a tropical annual plant. It helps with the high blood pressure, wounds, and ulcers and colds. It is rich in vitamin C. It lowers the blood pressure. It is packed with iron and protein. These are some benefits of the plant Roseli. Similarly, here, Acheranthus weed. It is the hardy perennial weed. It is found in the tropical region, and it is used in the treatment of the boils, facilitating delivery, dog bite, snake bite, as you can see in the slide. Talking about the sustainable, our project is sustainable. It is clarified by these reasons. It is one of the unique project. It is the conversion of the weeds into the pickles, and it is the innovative idea for this generation. And it has also got many medicinal values. It can be stored for 2 to 3 years. It is the tasty and vegetarian product, and it has the high benefit cost ratio, and it is easily available commodity in use, and it is the eco-friendly and economically reliable project. And the objectives of our project are: it empowers the women by using the underutilized edible weeds to create the nutritious pickles. Similarly, it boosts the local economy and promote the green business practices. And similarly, it provides the training on unique and innovative idea for generating income from the easily available commodities. That is the Roseli and Acheranthus weed. Similarly, it also enables the women to become the self-sufficient, self-independent. And it also helps in the utilization of edible weeds into the pickles. Our project Kuchi is of 8 months. And here are some project outline. It is categorized in the 5 phases. Phase 1 is the selection of skilled people through competition. At last, we'll conclude that selection of best picker prepared by the winner. Similarly, in phase 2, we'll survey and gather information. In May 1, we'll conduct the project competition and theoretical framework. Similarly, in May 25, we'll have the survey and data collection programs. Similarly, in phase 3, we'll conduct the program based on strengthening skills and training. And in phase 4, we'll provide the training to women in making the pickles. And similarly, in phase 5, we'll work for the accomplishment of our project. And similarly, we'll be preparation of pickles of Roseli and Acheranthus. We'll be guiding in this project. Similarly, we'll be work on the survey and data collection. And similarly, at last, we'll observe the situation and we'll evaluate the result, and we'll go further for the result discussion. Budgeting of our project Kuchi. At first, we have these 5 pages, and the total budgeting is this much, as you can see in the slide. And we have some of the SWOT analysis, that is strength, weakness, opportunity, and threats. Here, the strength are the property utilization of weight, sustainable and eco-friendly, as you can see in the slides. Similarly, weakness means the unpracticed project, and difficult. It is very difficult to get attention to the people. Opportunities includes the special involvement of women, because the women are always backward in the society, and it will be expandable from small to large scale. Similarly, economic upturn of women in farmer will be its opportunities. Similarly, threats includes the insufficient fund, lack of investment. And thank you this much.
Yeah, thanks a lot for presenting your project.
Any queries?
Yeah, any queries can be asked in the chat. Please do. Interesting to see what you're all working on, and maybe also interesting for you to yeah, take these ideas to your communities. Now we go to Heliciculture, hope to be flourished from IAAS Nepal Committee AFU. I already made you co-host, and the floor is yours.
Hello everyone, this is Simana Panta from IAAS Nepal LCAFU, and our project is titled as Project Gongi, Heliciculture, a hope to be flourished. As you all are aware, heliciculture is the farming of snails mainly for the purpose of human consumption. The idea of eating a snail might sound unpleasant to some people, but it is one of the most loved delicacy in Nepal. And gongi, a water snail, is collected from paddy fields and streams and cooked with different spices. So our project is targeted towards the commercialization of the water snail called as gongi. Let's move to the table of content. So we will be talking about the introduction, objective, phases, budget, and SWOT analysis of our project. So welcome to our future project. Our future project is targeted towards the women of Bote community. So firstly, who are Bote community? Bote are the indigenous resident of Chitwan, Nepal, who solely depend on fishing, boating, and collecting motes of gold from river. They come under one of the underprivileged community with dewinding population. In this community, most of the men are out of the country for the source of foreign employment, and the women who reside in the community are mostly uneducated and unemployed. So due to this reason, they are mostly below the poverty line. So we intend to provide them economic independence by the medium of this project. So why gongi? Why commercialization of water snail? Well, the first major reason is that this traditional group has been involved in fishing from generation to generation. Collecting gongi has been their main occupation, but they have not been able to commercialize it. They have been collecting them in the season and selling them, but they have not been able to commercialize it due to the lack of financial as well as technical assistance. So we are intended to fill the gap and provide them with the required assistance and convert their seasonal harvest into their long-term agribusiness. Now, apart from these reasons, the other reasons include the increasing popularity of gongi being a very unique and nutritious food, as well as the increasing demand of the gongi in the market. Now talking about the health benefits of gongi, it is high in protein content and very low in fat. Along with this, it is very rich in minerals such as iron, calcium, and vitamin A, and it also boosts the immune system. Apart from the health benefits, the byproducts of gongi are also useful, such as the outer shell is used as a source of calcium for animal feed, as well as the snail slime is popularly used in pharmaceutical as well as cosmetic industry. So now talking about the objectives of Project Gongi. The principal objective is to encourage women in agribusiness by developing their seasonal capture into long-term commercial production of gongi. The other objectives include promotion of local indigenous nutritious food, upliftment of Bote community as a whole, and integrate fisheries with snail culture. Now we have planned to execute the project in 4 different phases. The first phase includes survey and data collection, after which comes the phase second, which includes the forming of the cooperative among the women, after which we are planning to give training on snail culture and marketing, and finally the phase fourth, which includes the site preparation, pond filling, and finally the project is accomplished. Okay, the rough budget estimation is shown in the slide. Now let's move to the SWOT analysis of our project. Talking about the strength, our project is sustainable and eco-friendly that provides employment opportunity to both male and female, though it is mainly targeted to the female of the Boti community, and it also helps in the promotion of indigenous food, ensuring the food security. Now talking about the weaknesses, the commercialization of water snail is a new practice to the farmers, and it might get a bit difficult to get the attention as well as to adopt the practice. Now talking about the opportunities, this project provides the opportunity to utilize the locally available resources, providing economic independence to the women. And the project is also expandable from small to large, and it can also be integrated with fisheries. So the threat that our project might feel are lack of investment and insufficient fund. And that's all. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks a lot. I have eaten snails in my life before, but yeah, I don't know if it's common to eat. But nice to see your analysis here on. All right, I see. I didn't see a response of the University of Yamba, so please send a message if you are in the call. But I already made the next project co-host. That is Nari Shakti, Women Power, a Women in Agriculture project from the IAAS India National Committee. The floor is yours.
Messenger heeft daar helaas geen ondersteuning.
All right. Are you there? Yes, India. In the meantime.
Yeah, Thomas. Geetika will share the screen just now. Please wait for 1 minute.
Yeah, no worries. In the meantime, yes, Bangladesh, if you can send a message, so I know who will present after this presentation.
So hello everyone, namaste. This is Vineet Kumar, the current National Director of IAAS India, and here is our project, Nari Shakti. It is a kind of woman in agriculture project. Next. So what is Nari Shakti? So guys, Nari Shakti is basically a mission of IAAS India to train and make skilled a group of rural women in different agricultural skills and connect them to the market. Next. Why is it needed? So traditional agriculture, even after being a primary occupation for rural women, still it is not generating a good livelihood to them. This is a major problem faced in India these days. Also, the women are not getting the credit and respect in exchange of the efforts they put in agriculture. What does this mean? For example, when I say the word farmer, I guess a man's face must have come in your mind. I don't think every time a woman's face come as when we say the word farmer, because this is a type of gender inequality. Next. So what are the components of our project? Our first component will be mushroom cultivation training. After reviewing the location, we found that the climate is most suitable for mushroom cultivation in our targeted village. So we planned to train women on cultivation of button mushroom and ganoderma mushroom, not only because of climatic reasons, but also this will be economical to women, as most of the inputs used in this production are already available with them in their farm. Also, we will provide them spawns for and other essential chemicals for their initial cultivation. Next. Post-harvest processing training. What we found that the area has high potential for fruits and vegetables, and post-harvest processing of fruits and vegetables would help the farmers to stop their wastage and also generate the income. What they basically do is they sell that in market, and the extra of it they just throw that out. So how this will help the women farmers? Pickles, chutney, murabba, and other such products made out of raw fruit material and vegetables are important and integral part of Indian cuisine and are taken almost in every part of the meal. So there is a high demand of such products in the market, especially in cities, and developing such products would not only help to save the produce from spoilage, but also generate an income to their family. Next, plant health clinic with eight to 8 agri doctors. So why this component? So what we have seen that the yields of crops are affected by various factors, and many of times farmers are not aware of disease and pest factors to the crop, which result in decrease of yield or even crop failure. So how we can help in that? So this component will consist of session on disease and pest identification, their remedies, and session on biological methods for disease management based on the indigenous traditional knowledge. Also, we will set up a 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. telephone number, which will be open for farmers where they can contact us to ask doubts, suggestions, or any other inquiry. We will forward that call to the respected person. Next. So how we will do the marketing of the produce? The button mushroom will be directly transported to Dehradun market. For this, we have contacts with different middlemen and other transport agencies who buys produces from farmers and sell in bulk to local vegetable sellers. And for Ganoderma mushroom, we will convert it in powder form and sell it to Krishivan Doom name firm, which has offered a good amount of per kilogram to us. They have offered us a good deal. We will also use the ENAM, which is also known as National Agricultural Market Portal of Government of India, where farmers can sell their produce online. Next. So what will be the achievements? The woman farmer will acquire marketable knowledge. The income generation and knowledge elongation of shelf life of their produce will help in increase the economic value. Next. These are all the project achievements. Next. So this is basically our detailed budget, the total amount which we required. Next. Thank you so much. Thank you. Any doubts are asked in chat, please.
Yeah, thank you very much for presenting, Kumar, on behalf of IAAS India. Great to see. All right, then we go to IAAS Nepal Local Committee ERC for the project Uplifting Economic Status of Women in Rural Nepal. The floor is yours. And I see IAAS Bangladesh joined, and you can go afterwards. I will make you co-host now.
Hello everyone. I am Rita Dahal, representing IAAS Nepal LCRC, a local committee of IAAS Nepal. The title of our project is Uplifting Economic Status of Women in Rural Nepal. This project falls under Women in Agriculture and Village Concept Project. The following table of contents shows how we will be proceeding forward. So moving on, what is our project about? This project intends to create employment opportunity for women by creating a sustainable business model that involves pickle making. Pickle is a healthy fermented side dish included in everyday meal in Nepal. Due to the hustling lifestyle of new generation, they lack time to prepare this dish. It has opened up opportunities in the market. So we intend to bridge the gap between the demand of the urban market and production of homely pickle of rural Nepal. The main vision of our project is to create a sustainable business that helps in improving living condition of people and eradicate poverty. We are also on a mission of increasing literacy rate and promoting gender equality. Our project primarily addresses the following sustainable development goals: no poverty, zero hunger, gender equality, decent work, and economic growth, and auxiliarily addresses other goals as well. We know that the female contribute 53% of population in Nepal, but only 37% of them are involved in income generating sectors. Moreover, most of these women come from urban areas and the involvement of rural women is nearly negligible. So what is holding women from attaining financial independence? The major causes include illiteracy, lack of skill development opportunities, gender inequality, and conservative society. How can these root causes be solved? The basic measures include creating skill-based employment, promotion of gender equality, ensuring of quality and skillful education. Our project can create a chain of interlinked improvement in the existing condition of society as shown. How does this project work? First and foremost, we study and research about the suitable community to launch the project. After that, we facilitate the training for the women to improve their skills in pickle making, help them in creating business plans and start the production. The process continues with branding and marketing of the products in higher demand marketplace. Along with this, we intend on providing women with financial literacy so that they can carry out the business model on their own. We have divided the proposed period of our project into 4 phases. During the first phase that lies between 1st of May to 31st of May, we research and analyze the market to complete the legal procedures. The second phase lies between 1st of June to 30th of June. During this time, we provide women with necessary trainings and knowledge of business. We also start small scale production during this phase. The third phase lies between 1st of July to 31st of July. During this period, we collect feedbacks, expand the production scale, and introduce the product in the market. The last phase, which lies between 1st of August to 30th of September, it is used to monitor revenue, refine and improve products, and brand and market the product nationwide. How can our project impact the society? Empowerment of women, increased income, employment creation, improved financial status and living standard, branding and marketing are some of the impacts and returns from the project. We will most likely partnership and collaborate with the local government, community we have planned to work with, and interested organizations like cooperatives, NGOs, and INGOs. These are the references we have taken help from. Thank you. That's all from our side.
Thanks a lot. Exactly 4 minutes. Great to hear about your project. Thanks a lot for sharing. And I think that we're all. Oh no, we have some extra projects from Nepal too. All right, we stay in region. We go to Bangladesh for the project Homestead Farming Project, Women in Agriculture from IAAS Bangladesh SAU Dhaka.
So hello everyone, I'm Nusrat Jahan Moitri from IAAS Bangladesh SAU Dhaka, and I'm going to share my screen. So I'm going to start my project. So our project is mainly on homestead farming, women in agriculture. So I'm Nusrat Jahan Moitri, VP of Exchange, Coordinator, IAAS Bangladesh SAU Dhaka. So basically, what is homestead farming? So basically now the world is facing a problem that is related to food, and to solve this problem, actually we can use our women in our rural areas. The areas are basically, they have a lot of land that are not being used. There are a lot of fallow lands. Women are trying to use the homestead land to feed their families from ages, but they don't know actually how to use the land properly. The countries like Bangladesh, India, Pakistan, women are not that much literate in the rural areas, but there is no government or non-governmental action being taken. So basically the homestead farming project, we are going to target some rural areas for this project. We need to utilize the youth of that area, and we are going to recruit them as green volunteers, and they are going to directly contact with the women for the project, and they're going to guide the women. So our mission is to empowering women in agriculture, and our vision is to empower them in the agricultural sector for the improvement of the country's economy. So our project goal is to basically use the women's in our agriculture sector for the economic growth of our country and utilize the land, the homestead land basically. So our project activities, so out of 64 districts of our country, we will basically involve 320 women from different districts, and we are going to guide them for the cultivation, and we are going to recruit green volunteers, the youth of those areas, and they are going to lead the women for proper cultivation. And also the Department of Agriculture Extension, Ministry of Bangladesh, they are going to help us to train them. So this is our project team. So basically there will be 4 teams: the training team, the consultant team, the HRM team, and the green volunteers. Those 3 teams will directly contact with the green volunteers, and the green volunteers will guide the women. The consultant team will basically guide the women. The HRM team will be responsible for the green volunteers, and they will take weekly updates. 1 HRM team member will be recruited for 3 volunteers. So like this, our project team is made. So basically the benefits are that women will be self-dependent by this project, and in the men ruling society, basically in the rural areas of our country, they will maintain the nutrition of their family, and they will also express their creativity in the agricultural sector. And also it will be a sustainable agricultural project because the fallow land is not basically used for anything, and they don't even know how to use it properly. And also our production will increase. So the financial stages are here. So first of all, we need to understand the goals, and then we need to access the current financial state, and then we need to create a fund and follow the scheduled budget and monitor it and refine it. So our project basically prioritize 6 of the SDG goal. Number 1, no poverty. Number 2, zero hunger. They will obviously fulfill the nutritional demand of their family. Number 5, gender equality, because in our rural areas, women are not really given that much importance because they are mostly neglected. And 8 number is decent work and economic growth. Number 12, responsible consumption and production. And number 15, life on land. Obviously, it is an environmentally sound project. And our partner is eKrishi Clinic. It is a digital platform managed that is responsible for crop management and agricultural service. And they have already started helping the farmer in different ways, and they are also helping in our project. So our project summary is basically empowering the women in agriculture, and we are expecting a very good result from the women because they have also shown interest in this. Basically, we have run this project in 2021, but because of the COVID situation, we couldn't run it properly. So here is the report that we have done in 2021, and we have got a very good feedback from the women. And there are some pictures of them. They are cultivating the vegetables in the homestead land, and they were actually interested in the project, but we couldn't run it properly because of the COVID situation. And if we get a chance, then we will do it very well. And that is my presentation. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks a lot for sharing the project from Bangladesh. Very interesting to hear and how you're using modern technologies in it. I would like to go now to IAAS Indonesia, the local committee UNPAD, for the VCP Naguyungyung Sinanyung. The floor is yours. I made 2 people co-hosts, so I think it should work.
Okay, so before we start, let me answer some questions first. Have you ever heard the saying that women should only be housewives and we are not allowed to work because for them, it is better for men to do all the work? Or to be more specific, what comes to mind when people hear a woman working in agriculture? Most of them will underestimate us. Of course, not all people, but most of them will think like, what women can do about it? And exactly, what can we do about it? So here I am with VCP IAAS Indonesia LC UNPAD team. We'll answer that all question with action. Next. Our theme for this year is community empowerment by increasing production potential craftsmen of Tirosella based on sustainable agriculture, rich in raw materials, process fisheries, and ecosystem environmental balance. What will be achieved from this project? What impact and returns will be generated? And why do we have to do this project? The first reason is to empowering the Malati Asi Women Farmer Group based on the local potential product. This product aligned with the goals of SDGs number 5, where women, which is the Malati Asi Women Farmer Group, fully participate and have the opportunity and right to take part in community life through agriculture and the development of local products that utilize Rosella. And the second reason is to increasing Malati Asi's income and productivity. And the third reason is increasing Malati Asi member skills to cultivate Rosella and turn Rosella into artisan tea properly. And last but not least is to manage a sustainable production of artisan tea Rosella. So in the next slide, we got ASTETI. What is ASTETI? ASTETI is a manifestation of collaboration between IAAS LC Unpad and Malati Asi women farmer groups in the agriculture sector from upstream to downstream. Basically, ASTETI is a product of Rosella and ginger that is managed by Malati Asi women farmer groups itself. Members of Malati Asi women farmer group basically is a housewife who only have household chores, can increase their productivity by taking advantage of their free time to care for Rosella and produce ASTETI. This is all the benefit we get when we consume ASTETI. The first one, ASTETI contains high of the antioxidants, which is good for our body. And the second is to support our healthy life. And the third, the tea dregs from ASTETI can be used for compost material. Next. And the budget prediction for VCP 2023 is about around 700.17. And for more details, you can check this link. I sincerely appreciate that I had this opportunity to present to you. With this program, we hope we can spread the spirit of our visions of making empowerment and sustainable in Malati Asi women farmer groups. So that's all from us. If you have any question, you can check our Instagram at aes.the.t or our social media at IAAS-LC4. Or you can reach out through this email and through this phone number. And last but not least, IAAS think globally, act locally. Terima kasih. Thank you.
Yeah. Sama-sama, thanks a lot for presenting. I have here a box of your tea. So I got it from Yahe. So nice to see it in action. I think already running for some years, but yeah, and a nice inspiration for the rest too. How VCP can work out. So great you applied. All right, then we go to IAAS Nepal Local Committee ERC, from field to fund, understanding agricultural subsidy opportunities. The floor is yours.
Hello, thank you so much for the opportunity. I am presenting on the behalf of my team, me Arvind Singh, from Field to Fund. It is a project regarding subsidy. Subsidy is an indispensable policy for a country like Nepal to develop the sustainable agriculture. We have planned to provide guidance to the farmer about the communication gap which exists between the government and farmers. It stands for the complex application process and enrollment for the subsidy program. We have targeted to consult with at least 10 community farmers in the first month of the execution of the program. Further, we are looking to collaborate for this with the local government, agriculture cooperatives, and other supporting organizations. The major problem which exists in the present scenario of our country regarding the subsidy is one of the major problem is lack of information, then favoritism of the bureaucracy of the country, and another is obviously the budget. Our government allocates only few amounts of budget in agriculture subsidies, which is not even to buy the fertilizers needed for agriculture, like 520,000 tons of urea is needed annually in the country, but the subsidy provision by the government in the fiscal year is only sufficient to buy 331,000 tons of fertilizer. And similarly, another is favoritism. Favoritism, the real farmers are not getting benefit by these subsidies. the farmers who are in contact with the bureaucratic of the government body are primarily getting benefit. Similarly, next one is lack of information about the subsidy program. The government body do not provide sufficient information regarding the subsidy program. So we are here to fill this gap and coordinate among the agriculture ministry and the farmers who are not getting the information about it. There are 3 steps in which we are going to work. First, gathering information from the government bodies and other agencies who is going to provide the subsidies. Then we will tying up with the various organizations for the subsidy distribution. And the next is we will be spreading the message of subsidies to the farmers and help them to apply for the subsidies programs. Our project supports the following SDGs goals: reduce poverty. Since the poor farmer will be get benefited from the project, it will help to reduce poverty. Similarly, it will even support these SDGs: decent work and economic growth, reduced inequality, partnership for the goals, gender equality. And our program will help the women in agriculture, as most of the men are out of country for employment, leaving the land barren in the country. The women in this scenario, the women are playing important role in the crop production. When the females will be guided properly and provide incentives like these subsidies, then they will be motivated to work in the agriculture sector. Hence, women participation in agriculture will be promoted. These are the reference for our data, and thank you so much. Any queries is welcomed in the chat section. That's all from my side.
Yeah, thanks a lot for sharing. Interesting to see how you are making use of public funding. All right. Yeah, I asked for project Show Rusta from IAAS Nepal. Is there anyone available from that project? Please raise your hand. Also, shaping and impacting the future, encouraging girl-child participation in agriculture from IAAS Nigeria. Please raise your hand. Okay, Upendra, you will present. Let me see then. I will make you co-host. All right, you can start sharing your screen then, Upendra. In the meantime, also from IAAS OAU, empowering women via Black Soldier Fly. Feel free to send me a message now or a message in the chat so I know who will present. And the same for IAAS Italy and Morocco for nutritional education for women projects. Please indicate in the chat if you are presenting. Okay, Upendra, the floor is yours.
Hello everyone, it's me Sumitra Ranawat. At first, thank you IAAS for providing this platform to represent our project. We are representing the IAAS Nepal LCAFU with our project named Sorusta. So here is the table of the content of our project, which includes problems, solution, project introduction, making of topiary, uses, objectives, project duration and timeline, budget outline, and SWOT analysis. So to start or think about any project, at first we see the problems and seek solution for it. So here is example of the problem. Boti community, which is an indigenous community located in Narani river side of Koidakot, Nepal. Women living there are highly unemployed and they only depend upon the seasonal labor practices. For their livelihood, they mainly depend on fish farming. They are largely unemployed and lack access to agricultural education. So what will be the solution for it? For the upliftment of the economic standard of the women living in that community, they need the sustainable source of income generation, which can be provided by the project Sorusta. Project introduction. The name Sorusta is taken from Soria robusta, a species of the tree which lies in the family Dipterocarpaceae native to Nepal. The leaves of Soria robusta are used in making our leaflet, that is topari, which is used in Nepal during traditional feasts, weddings, and various religious ceremonies. And the main aim of our project is to uplift women and their community socially and economically. So what are the process of making topari? The topari consists of 3 layers, a bottom layer of leaves, a middle layer of paper made from leaves, and a top layer of leaves. These leaves are attached together with the help of sinka, that is bamboo pins. These layers are then compressed and made into the shape of a plate. These leaf plates are totally organic and takes a total of 28 days to decompose. This is the picture of making topari, which I had mentioned in the previous slide. So the first picture represents the leaves of the Soria robusta, and the second one represents the bamboo sticks. By utilizing these products, we can prepare topari, which is given in the slide. What are the uses of leaf plate? At first, the leaves are used as a plate, and it is eco-friendly and support the Sustainable Development Goal 13, that is climate action, and also support the gender equality, which involves the more population of the human, replacement of the plastic materials, and easily decompose, because the leaves, they took only 28 days to decompose. Objectives of our project. As the leaf plate is only recognized in Nepal locally, so by this project, it can be introduced into the global stage, empowering women for financial independence, which helps to reduce the economic burden, lowering consumption of the plastic materials. As the plastic materials, they highly affect the environmental pollution, so it can also be reduced, raising the economic standard of indigenous communities, utilization of local products. So the project duration and timeline. Our project duration is of 4 months. From March 15 to March 30, we will provide training session on leaf plate making. From April 1 to April 15, there will be the collection and management of required materials. From April 15 to May 15, there will be the actual making of leaf plates. And from May 15 to June 15, there will be the advertisement and marketing of leaf plate. From June 15 to July 15, the project Sorusta will be launched. So this slide represents the budget outlines, which includes the particulars such as Soria leaf, bamboo sticks, traveling cost, fooding and lodging, strengthening skills and training expenses, which includes the snacks, miscellaneous expenses, which includes the banners and other implements, allowance, training cost, media outreach, packaging. So this is the short analysis of our project. At first, there are the strength. The products which are required for preparing the topari are easily available, so it is our biggest strength. Another one is good communication skills. For marketing, we need the good communication skills, so it is also our strength. And good skills and knowledge about topari making process, sustainable and eco-friendly, which support the sustainable development goals also. Another one is weakness, insufficient fund, that is we don't have enough fund to expand and enlarge our project, lack of investment and support from any other organizations. Opportunities, local product can be utilized properly, economic standard of the women can be uplifted, it also reduces the plastic pollution, use of indigenous women, and recognition of local product globally. Threats include lack of suitable market, there is not proper market of selling the topari, so for its advertisement and marketing we need some funds, this is also one of our threats. Price fluctuation, the price of the topari does not remain same, which reduce the income from it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks a lot for sharing. And I must say, I'm very impressed to see all the presentations today. Very well made. Everyone really put out clearly your objectives. I think this was the last presentation of the day, but please raise your hand if you are from a committee that hasn't presented yet, from a project that hasn't presented yet and would like to do so still. I will wait for a few seconds. Okay, please open your microphone if you want me not to go to the announcement of the winners, but I think we have seen all the presentations then. Huda, you still want to present? Yes, sure. Go ahead. I will make you. Then please also put in the chat if you still want to present and we're not able to present. I will make you co-host now, Oda, and then the floor is yours.
I don't think I need to present anything. I mean, I didn't prepare a presentation actually. My friends are quite busy, so we're just gonna speak briefly about the whole idea that we had. We still just came up with a logo of our idea and we still didn't really put it into action. So yeah, I mean, it's a collaboration actually between IAAS Morocco and IAAS Italy. I'm working with the team of members from Morocco and also Michele and Lorenzo from IAAS Italy. So our idea is called NEWP. It stands for Nutrition and Education for Women Projects. And it aims generally, I mean, to prepare a series of trainings and workshops for women in villages, either in Morocco or in Italy. We'll see how we can later on manage that and probably either work separately as committees, but let's say cooperate on the trainings and prepare the workshops together, and then each will work on a village, or we can maybe probably a member or two from Morocco could go to Italy and vice versa. So the whole training will be about nutrition and nutrition facts of, I mean, our food and how we can transmit these messages to these women in villages, since we know that we've done some research and we know people in villages here and in very remote areas in Morocco and also Italy don't really have access to information about their food. Nutrition facts, for example, how they can read them in processed food, but also know the quantity that they will need during the day and macros and vitamins and everything, and how they can make, I mean, we will guide them through preparing dishes that are still traditional and but also healthy and that respects, let's say, the daily let's say intake of these nutritional elements. We want also to provide them with training regarding the value chain of the products they have in that region. For example, if their households, for example, are, let's say, agricultural households, or if that community is an agricultural one, then they will have products that are famous there. So we will teach them about the value chain of those products and how they can really develop them into some new ideas, and they can, let's say, value them through probably creating some cooperative, women cooperatives or something, in order to value those products, and also how to store them properly in order not to lose them and not to cause any food waste. And also, let's say, the legal part of creating a cooperative and what kind of papers they would need and how to actually do that and be and have, let's say, faith in their ideas that they can do something like that. So we will be, let's say, hopefully cooperating with a bunch of associatives and also, I mean, associations and also organizations that work on a nutrition field, and also the municipalities of the villages in order to have access to these places and be able to do these trainings. And it's pretty much the whole idea. If anyone have any questions, I'll be pleased to accept them.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Huda. And great to see the collaboration between Italy and Morocco on this. And yeah, interesting to see that you see then joint or there's common problems and that you want to tackle them jointly. So yeah, thanks for sharing, and yeah, maybe also inspiration for the rest. Seen a lot of similar issues maybe. So yeah, if you are winning or not winning, feel free also to reach out to each other. I can share the context of a certain project with you, so you can collaborate together on these issues and learn from each other. That's the spirit of IAAS. All right, I think Huda was then the last one to present. Please raise your hand, open your microphone to prevent me to go to the announcement of the winners, but I can imagine you are all wondering who will win. Okay, we'll wait a few seconds, but I think everyone who is here has presented. All right. Yeah, so to remind you, Bayer is one of the sponsors behind the prize spot and also East West Seats. So very happy to have them with us. Yes, so how did we decide on the winners? Now we received 28 submissions. Many of you have presented today. Very happy to see that. Really a majority as presented. We sat this weekend after the deadline closed together with the jury, which consists out of a member of every region inside IAAS, so the Americas, the MENA region, Europe, Asia Pacific, and Africa. And we started grading on the basis of the rubric. And we told you via the email that this would not be an event to still change the outcome, but more to inspire each other and to learn what we are all working on. To tell a bit more about the prize spot. So the first prize is €800, second prize 650, and the third prize 450. It started lower, this prize spot, but we found a sponsor during the competition. So very happy for that. So I will not present the winners. I hope you are all ready. But members of the jury will present. And the third prize will be presented by the Women in Agriculture Coordinator of IAAS World, Brenda. And Brenda will tell us now who has won, from which committee, and will also share a jury report we wrote for every winning prize. We wrote a small report. What we found was this striking thing in there, which convinced us to nominate one of the prizes. I must say it was difficult to make a decision, and we were really impressed to see and reading about all your work, and we think you are all really making a change and really made very good proposals. So in that sense, you can be proud of yourself for achieving this. And I'm also very happy to see that we got so many applications, 28. Well, the Women in Agriculture project is around 5 years old now, so not that long. And I'm very happy that we could really focus with this competition specifically on women in agriculture and really make sure that everyone starts thinking about these issues. The project is there to create awareness. So in that sense, I hope it's all also in your local communities, people started thinking differently and about women in agriculture and learned something during this competition too. But without further ado, I want to give the word to Brenda, who will announce the third winner of the day, the third prize.
All right, thank you, Thomas. Hello, everyone. My name is Brenda Umbani. I am the Women in Agriculture Coordinator, and I'll be announcing the third winner for this competition. It's really nice hearing all our ideas and also listening to all the presentations so far, but unfortunately we had to pick just 3 out of the projects. And so for the third place, I hope we're excited. The winner goes to Heliciculture, A Hope to Be Flourished, which is a project by IAAS, Nepal, LCAFU. The project is about snail production in wetlands and involves women who are not who are often limited in their freedom to participate in farming. So for us in the jury, the project clearly addresses the skills that it will be developing and the impact it would make with the little finance input. The jury was happy to see the survey data backing their ideas and highlighting the potentials of the project. We wish the team good luck with bringing high value production in the hands of female farmers. So congratulations once again.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Brenda, and congratulations to IAAS Nepal, LC AFU, and then the Heliciculture project. Yeah, very interesting to see your work on snails and thinking about the whole value chain. So congrats a lot. Then we go to another jury member. Thanks a lot for sharing the first prize, Brenda. We now go to Yaciris, and Yaciris will present in Spanish. She is just also elected as the regional director of the Americas, and she will present in Spanish because the second prize is from a Spanish-speaking country from the Americas. So Yaciris, the floor is yours.
Hi guys, thank you, Thomas. It's nice to see. Ok, vamos a presentar lo que son el grupo ganador, ¿verdad? Del segundo premio, que tiene como descripción romper el status quo de la cadena de valor de café dominada por hombres en Costa Rica, iniciando con una nueva marca y una nueva cooperativa de café, ¿verdad? El jurado ha mencionado que este proyecto en Costa Rica tiene como objetivo involucrar a las mujeres en lo que es la cadena de café, donde tradicionalmente ha sido gobernada o mayormente dominada por hombres, ¿verdad? El jurado está convencido de que el proyecto puede desafiar el status quo y puede sacudir lo que es el sistema de producción de café a nivel tanto nacional, regional y mundial, ¿verdad? Deseamos que IAAS Costa Rica tenga éxito en romper barreras en el mundo del café dominado por hombres. Así que muchas felicidades al comité de IAAS Costa Rica por su participación en este proyecto, igual que a todos los demás participantes, y pues felicidades por su premio.
Muchísimas gracias, Yaciris y Thomas.
Muchas gracias. And muchas felicidades. I will also translate it in English for the rest. So this project in Costa Rica aims on involving women in the coffee chain, where women traditionally have been excluded from by the installment of a cooperative. And the jury was convinced that the project can challenge the status quo, so the current male-dominated coffee value chain, and can shake up the system of coffee production. And we wish IAAS Costa Rica success in breaking the barriers in the coffee production. Yeah, congratulations on behalf of the jury, and thanks a lot, Yaciris, to be part of the jury too, and to announce the second winner. And then I would like to give the floor to Nishta, also part of the jury, to announce the first prize of the WIA in VCP competition. Nishta, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Thomas. Hello, everyone. I am Nisha Dawadi, Regional Project Coordinator of IAAS Asia Pacific. And I hope everyone is really excited for the first position. And the first position goes to Cassava Yogurt, empowering the women farmers group by optimization of agriculture product in Dusan Tanin. from IAAS Indonesia LCUNS, and which jury thinks that this project in Indonesia is clearly makes the case to support cassava grower and produce a new product in the form of yogurt. We find the idea original and creative, and also applaud the attention the project took in making sure the women are involved in all part of value chain from producing to marketing. And also we wish the team good luck and with setting up this original production and creating an exclusive brand in the future. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Nista, and thanks a lot to the rest of the jury. It was a lot of work to grade all the projects, and as we said, difficult to make a decision, but I was very happy to see such a diverse jury coming together from all regions and seeing all these beautiful projects you are all working on around women in agriculture in the Village Concept projects. So also applause for everyone that you gathered together and created a project. And I hope it will not be the end of the project and a starting point for all projects. And therefore I have a few announcements to make. So in March, we will launch a new competition, the Global Project Competition. And I will also be hosting, together with the executive board, some workshops to improve your proposal. So if you are now wondering, like, what is it that I am not chosen, you can come to those workshops and we can give you some tips to improve your proposals for this new competition, and also very good skills to learn for fundraisings or for other projects too. So I invite you all to participate in that too. Then also the Global Project Report. I launched in January a booklet with all the ongoing projects inside IAAS. And this booklet I will also share with partners and sponsors. But if you are interested in being noticed by Bayer or other companies for potential funding, please scan this QR code and fill in this booklet. And it's also a nice way, of course, to showcase who we are as IAAS and put yourself in the books. I will also print this report at the end of my term and put it in our headquarters in Belgium in the archives. So people in the future can have a read about the projects we were working on during these years. I also would like to highlight that if you are really encouraged to work more on women in agriculture, for example, by hosting the women talks we had last week, but also a conference, maybe look for speakers or how you in your own communities can make a change. The Women in Agriculture coordinator, Brenda, is always happy to hear from you and to see where we can collaborate and how we can make a global WIA team. And the same goes for the Village Concept Project coordinator, Sagar. So I've put their email addresses here. So feel free to send them an email. That was it for today. So thanks a lot for making the change, for writing an application, for coming together with your communities. It was very inspiring to see, and I really hope this will start a change in your community and that you find the effort and opportunities to make this difference. And I hope with the workshops we are giving, we can open also for you doors to development banks, to other financiers, companies, etc., to really make that difference. And I'm happy to support you with the other coordinators. So thanks a lot to the jury for making it possible, the WIA coordinators, the sponsors, and of course you all that applied and made it all possible as the IAAS family. So yeah, thanks a lot for coming all. Maybe nice to make a group picture too. So if you are in the opportunity, please open your camera so we can make a picture. And also the winners, if you are comfortable, feel also free to tell a bit about your acceptance of the funds. Congratulations again, Veronica, great job. And also the IAAS Nepal and IAAS Indonesia. great to see, and wish you all the best with the projects, and I'm looking forward to follow them closely with you and to see the updates in the report in the future. All right, so if everyone has their camera open, I will make some pictures. Nice. All right. 3, 2, 1. Smile. We are nice. All right. It was great to see you all and to hear all your stories. It was very inspiring to hear and learned a lot from pumpkin production to snails, from Rosella tea, from subsidy schemes, shea butter. It was really interesting to see what we are all producing around the globe. So thanks a lot for sending in your projects, and I wish you all a good night for those joining from Asia, rest of the day those joining from the Americas, and good evening those joining from Africa and Europe. Have a good day and hope to see you soon at another IAAS activity. Bye-bye.
Bye.